Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning and it is the official last day for teachers. So it is going to be a very exciting day. I think also an emotional day because there are some changes that are getting made kind of within our MAC team. One of my partners, KW, who I was actually partners with last year, she is moving closer to her family, which is kudos to her, but we will greatly miss her. So it's going to be an emotional but still an exciting day because summer's here. I mean, why wouldn't you be excited about summer? I feel like I'm outside and I'm really sorry, y'all, but I feel like every time I was trying to start the vlog down in the house, like my voice would echo, and everybody is still asleep right now and I just did not want to wake everyone up. So this week we have been engaging in professional development and it's actually been very good professional development. We've kind of split up by grade levels, so we got to collaborate with our sister schools, which has been really nice. We've talked math, we've talked ELA, we've tried to get more consistency, we've talked assessments, so it's been some really good discussions. But of course, as you all know, it's been very tiring. So by the time lunchtime comes, like, we are all just pretty much out of it and we're ready to go home. We did get to spend a little bit of time in our rooms yesterday, so I did finally get all my rooms set up. There's paper and everything is labeled, everything is pretty much ready to go for summer, so I don't have to worry about any of that today. I am doing some really cool things, I guess this coming month in the summer. Would you say it's cool? Maybe it's not cool. Maybe people are like, Bridget, that's super lame, and it probably is. But it's exciting for me. So next Thursday, I am leaving. We're getting on a plane as a family and we're going to Wyoming, and we're gonna spend about 9 days like in Wyoming and Colorado. So we're gonna go to Estes Park, we're gonna spend time in Laramie, we're gonna spend some time in, it's called 10 Mile Wyoming Ranch or something to that extent. I don't know. It's like a family reunion that we're doing. And then we're gonna have some like free time to be able to go and do some other things that we want to do. We're gonna go to Vitavoo, which is really exciting. The boys love it. If you haven't heard about Vitavoo, it's like these gigantic boulders that like piled on top of each other create this like rock mountain. It's really cool. So you get to like climb it. Ian got to climb it one time and Blaine was super little. I think he was probably a year and a half, like 2 years, so he ended up not going. Don't know how much I want to let him go because he's still a wild man and he doesn't follow directions very well, so it's probably not the best that he's climbing on rocks. But Ian will definitely go with his dad and his uncle. So we're gonna go to Vitavoo, we're gonna go to Estes Park, we're gonna go do some like cool ranch stuff with some hot springs and some horseback riding. I might not do that. Fishing. But lots of really just fun outdoorsy family things, and I think the kids are really gonna enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that. But then y'all, as soon as I come back, I'm not even joking, like as soon as I come back from that trip, my sister comes and her husband, and I'm so excited about them coming too because I miss them to pieces, and I think my mom is gonna try to come during that time as well. So they're gonna come for about 4 days. We're gonna try to go to New York for a day, spend some time together, kind of hang out, like doing family stuff. So they're gonna be here for that week, and that's the week of my birthday. Jurassic World comes out that my son keeps reminding me about because he is so excited about Jurassic World. He's like, Mom, we gotta go for your birthday. I'm like, thank you for thinking of me. Anyways, so we are gonna have them come, and then like I have like a little bit of a quiet time for the rest of July. I think the week after the first week of July, I end up having one day where I'm meeting up with one of my viewers actually. She watches the videos and she kind of reached out to me, so I'm gonna meet up with her and we are, I think, gonna go to IKEA. I'm very excited about that. And the week after that, I'm heading to a conference with Kim, which is one of my partners. So Kim and I are gonna go to a conference on mass customized learning, which is gonna be in Penn State. So we're gonna spend a few nights out together going to that conference, which will be pretty exciting. And then after that, I have a PD day that I am doing with Kim on project-based learning for our district. So it's like a 8 to 3 presentation that we have to do. So we're just doing kind of a PD day. So I feel like my summer has like come and gone. For people who say that teachers don't do things over the summer, you're wrong. We always do things over the summer. Lots of fun things, but we do lots of things over the summer. And school starts, I think, the 22nd of August. So it's gonna be like boom, boom, boom. It's gonna come and go really, really fast, which is crazy. So I have to stop by the school this morning because I need to drop off KW's cake. She wanted, I think we're gonna surprise her with like a chocolate cake. We invited 4th grade because she worked with 4th grade mostly. Invited 4th grade to come over to have some cake and to say goodbye to her. And I'm heading to one of our schools in our district that we've been having kind of our professional development at. So we're gonna have a talk this morning. I can't remember exactly what our discussion is this morning. Maybe it's like honoring the run, maybe not, I don't remember. But we're gonna listen to a talk this morning, and then after that, we're gonna break back out into our buildings, and if we bring a lunch, then we get to leave at 1 o'clock. So it's like you're working through lunch to be able to leave a little bit earlier, which is like a perk, it's nice. So, lots to get done today, and I am gonna be meeting with Kim, and I'm gonna be meeting with my new partner, which I haven't told you guys. I'm not sure if you remember Jamie. We went to go and see Kim one time when she was in the hospital, and Jamie was with me, and so she was in the vlog just a little bit, and she decided to go from special ed to general ed, so she's going to be joining the MAC team, which is nice because she knows the kids and the kids know her, and it's just like a really good fit. So we're going to be sitting down with Jamie and Kim and kind of going over our summer to-dos and what we want to be able to accomplish and get done, and kind of split up some of the work. So lots and lots of things going on today, and I would really like to go to the park today. Okay, I think it is almost 7:30, and I told myself I wanted to leave the house by 7:30. So I'm gonna pack up all my things, and then I'm gonna get ready to head out to the school to drop off the cake real fast. Before I do that, I want to show you guys, and I know this is probably gonna be really lame but I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with it yet. So you guys are not allowed to laugh at me. But I really wanted like a little outdoor seating area in my house, and so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna stand up because I'm out in the backyard, and we don't have like a deck on the outside. So it's this huge scary step that we have. And then our back door, which is right here. We don't have a deck in the backyard. We have it like a little patio in the side yard, but eventually when I want to close that off, because it is like on the side, you can't really see kids on the back. We want to close that off and make it into an addition to the house. So I told my husband, I was like, listen, I really want something to be able to go outside because it's so lovely in the mornings and the breeze has been so beautiful. I was like, I really want to be able to spend time outside. Because sitting inside is just, I don't want to be that mom that's constantly inside all the time. So I told him, I was like, can we please go get some like deck chairs and kind of set them out, and we have this really ugly stump that has like, they've tried to burn it to get rid of the stump, whatever. And so I was like, we could just set it around it almost like it's a campfire, and eventually I would like to put a pit and maybe have like some stones or something like that to create like the deck experience. So let me show you guys what we ended up doing yesterday. Oh, it's so lame. So here's kind of what we have. We just bought 4 little chairs and we put them around our nasty stump. Here's what our ugly stump looks like. It's awful, y'all. That stump is awful. So we have like our little chairs here, and then I put some little tiki torches because the bugs are awful. And this is like our little setup basically. But we enjoyed that yesterday. We did. So last night we ended up setting that up, and we played soccer with the boys for a little bit. We have like a little soccer goal that you can just pop open. So we played soccer with the boys for a little bit. It was really nice. Also, I would like to take the boys to the park or something today. I'm not really sure yet. That's kind of the game plan. But I'm gonna finish my coffee, get my stuff ready, and then I will catch you guys as I am walking out of the house.
Busy on 11:50.
Okay, I dropped the cake off. Now I need to get to the other building, and I have 10 minutes. Oh, I'm probably cutting it a little bit close. That's not good. All right, gotta go. Woo, it's super bright outside, but it is an absolute gorgeous day. So I had like made it with 0 time left on the clock to be able to get into my meeting. So I ran in, I didn't have time to vlog it, but I did go to my meeting this morning. We are all heading back to our schools. I stopped really quick at the grocery store next to us and I got KW some flowers. We're gonna have flowers, some pizza, and cake for her this, like, I guess afternoon, early afternoon, to wish her all the best in her new little journey that she's got going on. So stopped and did that. Now I'm gonna head back to the school. We're gonna meet as a team really fast, kind of do some talking, order pizza, have lunch, and it'll be a nice, like, relaxed day. I got a phone call this morning from Janine. We were gonna do a garage sale either today or tomorrow. I guess like her little community is having a community garage sale today and tomorrow. So I think instead of going to the park, which is kind of sad, but kids can play when they're outside at Janine's house, is we're gonna set up some tables. We had some things that we've been collecting to get ready to put up for this garage sale, and we're gonna go get ready for garage sale this afternoon. So that's the game plan. Hey Beansters. Hi. Hi. Blaney, watch where you're going, bud. So we came over to my in-laws to pick up the truck because we had to like run out super fast. I didn't even film my classroom. That's really sad. So the chicken coop is completely done and wanted to show it to you guys. Mommy! Look at it! Lainey. Hello, chickens! You guys have a lovely house!
They like what the... What is that? What's that big block? Is that their food?
Yeah! No, those white things are their food.
But what's that big block then?
There's slime on it.
I don't know. I don't know what it's for.
It looks like those... It looks like...
So here's that, and then these are the little...
things where we find the eggs.
Where we get the eggs.
Let me see.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's where they're gonna lay their eggs. Look at the chickens, they're so big. So we're picking up the truck, like I said, because we had to like skedaddle out super quick to go to the garage sale that we're gonna like help with doing with our friends. It's been a very busy day so far. Okay, so I'm gonna help get a couple more things loaded up. Hold on, baby.
Mommy,
what?
The chicken just stepped on the bean.
Oh, goodness. So we're gonna get a couple of things loaded up and then we're gonna head over to Janine's house to help out with a little bit with the yard sale. Yard sale, not a garage sale, yard sale.
It's still white.
So we have been out for a little bit. It is now 4 o'clock, 1 more hour until the yard sale kind of closes down for today. I think it's been really, really slow. We've only probably had like a handful of people that have been coming through, but I think mornings are going to be better. Tomorrow morning is going to be slammed. I guarantee it. The boys have been pretty much playing around, having fun in the yard because they have a gorgeous yard. And we've been sitting out, enjoying the beautiful weather. Holy moly, it's gorgeous outside. I honestly, all I need is an allergy pill. I just need an allergy pill and it is just, it's gorgeous. It is quite early in the morning this morning and I, forgot to finish vlogging yesterday. I was kind of tired after moving all the stuff back inside for the yard sale. But anyway, so we are about to head back out to Janine's house so that we can finish off with our yard sale. Hopefully we'll have a good turnout this morning. I'm crossing my fingers, getting all the kids ready this morning was a little bit of a struggle. They're kind of dragging. They don't understand why they're having to wake up so early. So I am getting together a little breakfast for Blaney, and then we're gonna head over to Janine's. I stopped by the house for just a little bit in order to come and grab some things for breakfast. And before I head back to go to the yard sale that we're doing with our friends, I wanted to show you guys some books that I am hoping to be able to read over the summer. I went on Instagram, in one of my Insta stories, I asked for you guys to give me some really good book recommendations. I'm trying to build my knowledge on some of my the books that I recommend to my students, and then I'm also trying to create like a mentor list for me to be able to say, here are some really good chapter books that are great for learning these skills. Here are some really good picture books and some short stories. So I want to really give my kids a variety of text. So I have 3 so far on my list to read over the summer. So the first one is called Wish Tree. And it's by Catherine Applegate. So basically it says, my close friend calls me Red, and you can too. But for a long time, people in the neighborhood have called me the Wish Tree. There's a reason for this, and it goes way back to when I wasn't much more than a tiny seed with higher aspirations. People come from all over town to adorn me with scraps of paper, tags, bits of fabric, snippets of yarn, and the occasional gem sock. Each offering represents a dream, a desire, a longing. Draped, tossed, tied with a bow, all hopes for something better. So it sounds like a really great book. We had gotten this from our PTO as far as like some books that we ended up selecting from the Scholastic Fair. We got this with our PTO money. So I wanted to read this one over the summer. And the next one that I have is called Restart. It sounds like a really good one. Apparently this one's about a bully who ends up getting into an accident and loses his entire memory. Well, then he goes back to school, and everybody's like really distant and quiet from him, and he can't understand why. Well, it's because he was the school bully. So I think this is like one of the ones that I'm really, really, really excited about. I'll probably end up taking this on my trip next week. And then I also got this one from PTO for when I went to the Scholastic Book Fair, and this one's Stormwatcher. I have a young man in my classroom that is like addicted. He loves storms. So this one sounded like a really good one. It's about a little boy and his dog, and how he basically wants to be a search and rescue dog trainer or something to that extent. So they have to kind of get over their fear of all of the different types of storms. So I thought this one would be another really great one to be able to read. I think this one might be a really good one for character change, so depending on how he is at the beginning and how he ends up changing at the end. So I'm really looking forward to this text. And then I got another one from Amazon, but this one is not a kid book. So this book is called The Construction Zone. I've had this one on my list for quite some time. It's about scaffolding for reading and writing. It has, from what I've understood, it has some like really great strategies for you whenever you're using scaffolding in the classroom. So I decided to pick this one up as well. This one came in actually yesterday, so I'm really excited. So these are all of the books that I have so far. I will typically try to do like one professional development book, and then I will pick some kid books, some chapter books. And these are the ones that I picked out. So if you end up having some really good suggestions for chapter books, please let me know. I'm looking for maybe some historical fiction ones that are really good. And then let's see, I think I've done Fever so far. I've done The War That Saved My Life. And then I think there was a second book that goes with it, and I haven't read that one yet. But I have some so far that I have read. I just need to kind of build my knowledge of them. So I need to grab tortillas. I'm getting eggs, I'm getting potatoes, so I'm gonna make potato and egg tacos, which I think is always like a big hit with everyone. So grabbing that stuff, then I'm heading back to go to the yard sale. All right, I got my bag full of all of the ingredients that I need, and now I'm gonna head back. Okay, so the boys are going to get ready to go swimming in just a little bit. So I was put on the task to go and get all of their swimming gear, which is awesome. So I figured on the way over there, I was gonna stop at Sherwin-Williams because I wanted to show you guys some paint samples of some things that I wanna do at my house, like over the summer. So like little house project to-dos that I have on my list that I would really like to get done over the summer. So I'm gonna go into Sherwin-Williams. I'm gonna get some of the paint samples. I kind of have an idea of what I want. I just want to have them to show my husband and try to get his opinion on it too, before I make like my final decision on it. So while I'm here, I figured I would share with you guys some of the little house projects that I want to do over the summer. I'm thinking about videoing them, but I'm not sure if you guys would even care to see them. But I'm going to share with you guys just some things that I would like to do. One of them is I really want like a moody wall in my living room. So let me kind of show you my living room, and it's probably a little messy because we haven't totally cleaned up, to be honest. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so when you come into the front door, you have stairs that are automatically right here. And so I would really like, because if I scoot back all the way to where my couch is, you see that I have our fireplaces here. We have our TV right above. I have this stairway that goes up to the second floor, and then we have this wall. This wall, y'all, would look so good as a moody color. Like, do you see? Like, it's just kind of got all that white feel to it. If it was a dark wall, I think it would look fantastic, and I keep trying to convince my husband to let me paint it, and he has been very reluctant. But to be completely honest, I think I'm starting to wear on him. So let me show you guys some of the paint samples that I ended up picking out. Sit you guys right here. I'm just gonna sit my hiney down. Okay, so I went to Sherwin-Williams, and I had kind of a good idea of what were some things that I like, the colors that I wanted to pick out. Like I said, I wanted it to be a dark moody color. So online, I had originally picked out iron ore, which is this color here. Let's see, come on. Yep, there we go. So it's this color. This is iron ore, which almost has like a brownish undertone to it, I think. I really like this one, but then I started thinking a little bit more into what if we did like a green or like a blue like tint inside of the darkness. So I found a bunch of different colors, and I'm just going to kind of show them all to you guys so that you can see what they look like back to back, because like I can't really honestly tell the difference when I'm only looking at them by themselves. It's when I see all of them right there next to each other that I'm like, oh, that's really big difference. So here are all of the moody colors that I like. This is iron ore right here, so that was kind of my pick. So you can kind of see where I say that it has almost like a brown tone. I'm really digging this like dark green right here. That one is called Jasper. So Jasper looks really good. I don't think I'm going more towards the blues, to be honest, because our kitchen has blue cabinets, so I don't think I want to do blue, but I am really digging the Jasper color. I'm still loving the iron ore. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that a moody color would look really, really nice on that wall. Okay, so the second project that I would really like to do, if you see like we have all of the wires that are kind of hanging right here for right now, it's because, not because I want to leave it like that, because I do not want to leave it like that, but I really want to have some shelves that come here that are like your floating shelves, so that we can put the wires on the inside and then have all of these devices like hidden with like picture frames and books. I think that would look really, really nice. So you have like all of these. I wanted about 3 of them, 3 different shelves here that I could decorate and then also hide the wires behind them. So that's kind of another project. So moody wall. Then I want my shelves. They're probably all wondering where I'm at. My kids are probably like, why is mom not back yet with our swimsuits? But I also really want to take that moody color that I would put on that wall, and I want to paint some of the stuff that's in the bathroom, because we're not going to do our bathroom right now. Eventually we're going to redo it, but we're just not going to do it just yet. It's not the time for us. So I would like to paint the cabinets and like the top like medicine cabinet, I would like to paint that the moody color. And then we just need to give everything upstairs a fresh coat of paint because it is just not, it doesn't look good. Like our upstairs is probably the worst part of this house. And we're gonna get there eventually. It just ends up taking a ton of time. Let's just be honest, it does. I did not share with you guys, and I feel like I'm rambling so much, but I feel like I did not get to share with you guys yesterday that when I was at the school, I know I talked a little bit about it this morning, but I really want to do mentor text for next year and really kind of identify the chapter books, the picture books, the short stories for each of the different units, and like for instance character unit, story elements, and having it for like historical fiction. I really would like to have like a big selection and those already picked out, because we found that with multi-age we're starting to cross each other a little bit with our text, because 4th, 5th, and 6th grade curriculum is very, very similar. 4th grade really just kind of lays the foundation. 5th grade does a lot of comparing, and then 6th grade does a lot of analyzing of literature and informational. So I felt like we really needed to kind of identify what are some of the mentor texts that we're going to end up using for each of the different grade levels, so that we're not doing some of that overlapping. So that's kind of one big project. And the second project that I really, well, there's two that I need to get done for school is one, my data binders, because those need to get kind of tweaked. There were a few things that I just didn't love about it this year, so I need to go through and fix it. But I need to get my data binders tweaked. And then if you, and Dan, I've been watching that YouTube clip too much. Anyways, but I also had these little half booklets that I would use to kind of introduce to start a new unit, and they were fantastic. But I would like to create these for all of the different units, for reading and for math. So like this one was like the character unit, and I know character is spelled wrong, which is why I have to fix it. But character is in there, and then I had it like goes through, it like allows them to fill in the blank. It gives them anchor charts. It gives them spots to be able to write ideas in. It has graphic organizers. So I'm going to turn it around so I can show you guys a little bit more in depth. So like this character book here, this was the cover. It starts to go over like, here is what is in this unit. This is what the unit is about. So it's like filling in the blank with the vocabulary. They write intrinsic and extrinsic characteristics of themselves. We talk about feelings versus traits, examples of major and minor characters. We do character traits, anchor charts. We have extrinsic characteristics, so they have to find it within their text. So some nice little graphic organizers, more anchor charts, and then this one was a graphic organizer for intrinsic characteristics, and it kind of keeps going. But I really want to fix a ton of these. So this year I ended up having one for characters, I ended up having one for text-dependent analysis, and then I think we did, I think there was like a book club one, but there were a couple of different types, and the kids really enjoyed them. I really liked how easy it was to organize, because I don't, as much as I love like reading journals, we just didn't use reading journals a ton. So like I would start strong at the beginning of the year and then I would forget to use them. So it just didn't seem worth it to do reading journals again. I think the books are going to be a really good compromise. So that's going to be what I try to implement next year. I just got to get it done this summer. Like I have a really big to-do list between the books, the house, and my school stuff. And then vacations on top of that, because I still want to take the boys to Hershey Park. We want to go to a zoo. I want to take a day trip to the beach. Like there's just a lot of like little things that I feel like I want to get done this summer, and my summer seems to be getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It is what it is. But good plans, busy summer. It's going to be filled with fun family time, but then also some really hopefully good productive work time. I think it's going to be a good summer overall. Sorry y'all, I had to go change my battery. So that is pretty much it for our summer. I would totally love to know what you guys are planning out for your summertime, and do you have any vacations that are planned, or are you trying to make sure that you really accomplish anything? I feel like if I really take time and I like collect all my mentor texts, and then I also get those little booklets ready for at least reading. If I can't get it done for math, like at least hopefully reading, it would really help me like by the time the year actually starts. So I am gonna go ahead and end my vlog here because my boys are probably wondering where in the world am I with their swim stuff. So I'm gonna take the boys their swim gear. We're gonna wrap up our yard sale and then have to pack everything up. And I think we're just gonna end up taking it to Salvation Army. So that is it for my vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed this very short, sweet, simple, to the point vlog. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Let me know down below what you guys have planned for this summer, and then I will talk to you guys all next week. Next week, I am curriculum rewrite, and then we're leaving off to Wyoming on Thursday. So, super fun trip planned ahead. I'm really, really excited about it. But hope you guys are having a really great Sunday, and then I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!